I always had a crush on Rory since the first day of grade 7. He had no idea who I was. So I was like, oh, it'd be such a dream to date him. Never did I think it would happen. But Rory's best friends with my cousin who also went to Westgate, and so I'm not sure, is that kind of how you started to talk to me?
Yeah.
So yeah, we started dating when I was in grade 10, he was in grade 11, and we've been together for almost 9 years now. So it was a Monday evening, and I said to Rory, okay, you're planning date night on Friday because we haven't done anything exciting the past couple weekends, and I'm usually the planner, so I said, your turn to plan date night. So I said, I'm not going to ask you what you're planning, just surprise me on Friday. So Friday comes along, and he's like, I haven't really planned anything special, but I left dinner out on the counter, so when you get to my house, just unlock the door, pop in dinner, and I'll be home from work 30 minutes or so later. So I get to his house, I unlock the door, and there hanging across the front entrance was a string, and on the string was hanging a note card saying the top 10 reasons why I love Lindsay. And the string went through the air, tied to the kitchen faucet, to the fridge, over the counter, to the table, to the couch, all through the house, and every few feet was reason 9, reason 8, reason 7, and eventually led into the bedroom. And across the whole room was one long string saying the #1 reason was I couldn't imagine spending my life with anyone but you. And there he was, down on one knee, and I started hyperventilating, jumping up and down, so excited, happy. It was the best day of my life.
And then yeah, she freaked out, and
for about 15.
I didn't know if she was scared because someone was in the house or because she realized what was going on or what, but yeah, she jumped up and down for 10 minutes.
It's kind of one of those things that you see in the movies where the girl is so excited and jumping up and down and crying and laughing and screaming, then 10 minutes later he says, so that's a yes? Of course it's a yes! And so I look at pictures of rings and say, just whenever you're ready, I really, really do like this piece of jewelry, you know? Like, oh, by the way, there's this guy named Gary King, and he makes and like works and creates amazing pieces of jewelry, so here's his email address, you know, just whenever you may need it. So little did I know, the sneaky one here got in touch with him, which was the most amazing thing. Oh, I had sent him a few pictures here. Yeah. Okay, I sent him lots.
I printed out the emails and relayed them out at the restaurant, and Gary's flipping through all 20 pictures from Tiffany and all these other fancy jewelry places, and what are we going to create now, because we didn't want something that, you know, 1,000 people already were walking around with. So I emailed Gary, said I want to meet, and he took me out for some Chinese food, and we sat down and came up with ideas, and then maybe a week later he's sitting at my dining room table laying out diamonds in front of me and rings, and it's all, and now it's actually happening. So I'm picking up diamonds, and which I know nothing about, and learning you know, about carat and cut and all these different things, and he's showing me charts and made it all very easy to understand, and we picked a perfect stone in my opinion. So everything worked out really well there, and we got the ring, and obviously Lindsay was 100% satisfied. I
really liked the princess cut. I liked the diamonds along the band. There's little diamonds on the sides, which were such a really neat, special little touch. I don't know, it's so nice to look at it every day and think Rory helped create it, which is really special, not something just bought from a jeweler. Gary has been an absolute dream to work with. I mean, he always comes to you, he makes it so easy. It's all about you all the time and your ring, and he makes you feel like this is your ring, not some ring picked out of a display case. It's 100% your ring, and we thank Gary so much for helping us find it. I mean,